Okay, so game plan on the final day from here at Lord's, 12 noon in a couple of hours. Gargi Raut and I back live, but let's decode this for you. Let's try and decode this. What does India need to do at the start of day 5? Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja, Washington Sundar, Nitish Kumar Reddy, and needless to say, KL Rahul hold the key. Can India get the 135 odd runs? Can England blast through and get the 6 more wickets? It's England which will be the happier of the two teams that has slept last night. But they will know that one good session from India and everything can change. So everything to play for here, Gargi, at the start of the day when you're doing this, when you're doing this show, hand on heart, what's the sense?
The sense is there's still a possibility and a huge possibility of India winning at this point. I'm saying that because you still have a KL Rahul. And a passing note on KL Rahul here that I would like to make, that man has done serious work on his mental fortitude. I think he's done some serious conditioning. Whoever he's talked to, whatever inner work that he's done, or it might just be external help from a specialist or something, but whatever he's done, we are seeing a completely changed KL Rahul right now. And the way that he's handled this team every single time, yes, he's not got huge hundreds or he's not got double centuries or whatever. But the work that he's doing, the work that he's putting in negating that new ball in tough, treacherous English conditions. You go back to Leeds, batting in those final hours of a day with Karun Nair once again. He's done some brilliant work with the bat. And now it's back, the onus is back onto him. And KL Rahul has the potential, not even potential, he has the ability. He's shown it over and over again that he can negate that new ball. The ball is already 16 overs old. All he has to do now, hold the fort with Rishabh Pant. They've done it once before, and I know that they can do it again. Play out the first 15 overs once again. When you're into over number 20 to 25 overs and the ball starts getting soft, then the pitch will not give you what it was giving you yesterday morning and at the end of the session, at the end of the day as well. This is a new ball pitch. Stay on, bat very cautiously in the first 15 overs, and then you've got the game. You've got the batters. If you want to go aggressive, but you don't need to. There's just 130 runs. Time is on your side. You have batters in your armory still. You have Rishabh Pant, who's going to come out in a few hours. You've got Washington Sundar, you've got Ravindra Jadeja, and you've got a Nitish Kumar Reddy. So it's not like you don't have any more batters. You have batters. You have time. Just play it out.
So when you're saying you've got batters, you've got time, you have everything going in that sense in favor of you. Somebody like a Rishabh Pant, do you think he can restrain himself? He should restrain himself. He should play his natural game, because if Rishabh restrains himself, is that the game? He should go natural. He should play with intent and aggression and push the fielders back and then start milking like he does every time. Rishabh Pant out there, another 45 minutes to an hour, he takes the game away. Should he change his approach? What do you want to see in Rishabh Pant?
Don't change anything. Bat like the way that you've been batting throughout the series. I don't think Rishabh Pant needs to change anything now on. Just be cautious. You've got to play out that new ball, because honestly, Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul can do that. Do I see a Nitish Kumar Reddy or a Washington Sundar or even a Ravindra Jadeja capable enough to score 130 runs ahead of them? I do not. Which is why I think Rishabh Pant needs to come in. Set small targets. We've said this before as well. Set small targets, 20 runs. Get it one over at a time. Take it 1 over at a time. Play those 15 overs out. And if you want to change gears after that, which Rishabh Pant is capable of doing, once Shoaib Bashir comes on, I know that he's going to take him on. He's going to switch that gear then, once the ball starts getting soft. And then you can afford to. Because if you've got, let's say, even if you've got a maximum of 30 runs from this KL Pant partnership, you have 5 more batters who are more than capable of scoring 100 runs.
Thoughts on KL Rahul? Approach and everything else?
Just bat the way that you've been batting. Again, it's back to KL Rahul. He's done his job brilliantly well. But negating that new ball, negating Jofra Archer, Chris Wokes and Brydon Carse. Brydon Carse from that pavilion end was brilliant today. And, getting that slow... He's getting that. He's getting that
He will
swing,
get
and
the.
yeah,
He will get
he's
the
getting
slope.
assistance from the slope
Yeah,
as well.
and that's always going to happen. Always going to happen from that end. But Rahul covering that, he was beaten that one ball.
He was.
Which I don't know how it missed the stumps.
Yeah.
But after
By
that,
an inch.
by an inch, after that, he instantly took guard, off stump guard.
Yes.
And he came through this side. And the moment he started, he had the off stump covered. It was a different Rahul. Once again, that solid defense, that stellar defense was seen. KL Rahul has looked so good, so composed, so in control, despite being the pitch, treacherous wicket, so much pressure, wickets falling at the other end. This guy has not looked flustered at all. He will know he has a job to do, but somehow this avatar of KL Rahul is giving me hope.
Self-assured. So self-assured. I don't think we've seen KL Rahul this confident. I think, you know what, now that I think about it, this is the KL Rahul we saw when he first stepped into the circuit. I think this is the KL Rahul
that's extra second to leave the ball.
Yeah.
He's got that little extra second to leave.
He's just looking too good.
I think
it's for some reason, I also think it's the security that Shubman Gill has given him. That your position won't be changed. Opening is yours. That position is yours. You do your job. We trust you. I think that conversation has been had. It's been made very, very clear to KL Rahul. But then, anything apart from that, when we talk about the batting, when we talk about the mental fortitude, it's all KL Rahul. And you know what? When that beat happened, when that Chris Wokes delivery just missed the stumps by an inch, he stood there in disbelief for a good 30 seconds.
And he had moved his feet.
Yeah. And he did a bit of a kick because he thought it was going to hit the stumps. And you know what? He stood there, he shook his head. And on the other end, Karun Nair is just standing there. And I think he was rattled for a second as well. Because if you lose KL Rahul, you know you're in big trouble. But KL Rahul, at that point, if it was any other batter, just the fact that just how close it was, you could have lost your wicket in the very next delivery, because that was a good one as well. But KL Rahul, the way that he composed himself after that is something that has to be taken note of. He stood there, shook his head, instantly took the off guard, instantly asked the umpire third. He took the guard and stood there knowing where his off stump was.
And the next ball was a copybook forward defense.
Same.
Brilliant. And that's
and
the
same
beauty.
Delivery.
Yeah, because it was there that he was bowling a channel. But the other man I want to talk about, and this is this is game plan at 12. Washington Sundar.
Oh.
Washington Sundar, the man has bowled the best ever spell he has. Now the job isn't done. He can do the job with the bat. This could well be Washington Sundar's game. If you can win this one for India, no one will ever doubt you that you're a subcontinental bowler. You've come to Lord's, the home of cricket, and taken a 4-wicket haul, scored a 20-30 in the first innings. Can he get another 20-30 in the second and take India home?
You know what? It honestly depends on what the situation is up top. Because if Rishabh Pant does the job well, if Rishabh Pant is able
that confidence, it'll rub off.
It's a domino effect. It's the domino effect with nervousness, pressure and confidence. It's the same effect no matter what feeling it is or no matter what emotion is going through the dressing room. If it's confidence, if Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul give you confidence, Ravindra Jadeja will take that on. Washington Sundar will take that on. Nitish Kumar Reddy will take that on. If Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul get you good 50 runs, Rishabh Pant's job is done. KL Rahul's job is done. But Ravindra Jadeja coming in, if suppose you've lost both KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant, which could very well happen with the new ball, with the way that the pitch is behaving, with the way that there is unpredictable bounce from the nursery end, and there's this one spot that is giving you absolute nightmares to the batters. But even if you lose KL Rahul and a Rishabh Pant, Jadeja can hold on. You've got a solid batter in the middle order with Ravindra Jadeja, and Nitish Kumar Reddy, Washington Sundar have shown it before. And very well have the ability to bat around
in the first innings, what is the difference? When Nitish Kumar Reddy and Washington Sundar came out, the new ball came out. This
and
time
Nitish
round,
Kumar Reddy looked ugly as hell.
because
but did not lose his wicket.
that's when the new ball came out.
Yeah.
This time round, it will be a 40 over old ball.
Yes.
It will be a 35 over old ball, and that's when Nitish Kumar Reddy or a Washington Sundar or a Ravindra Jadeja
Full
possibly will
confidence.
come out. It will be much easier, despite the wicket doing its tricks. It will be much easier, much easier against the softer, older ball. Nitish Kumar Reddy has decent technique. We've seen that in the past. Ravindra Jadeja, dour defense. We've seen that too many times in international cricket that he has saved India. Washington Sundar, genuinely strong defensive technique once again, will be full of confidence after that effort with the ball. Wow, this game is so beautifully set up. Oh,
Stuff of dreams for everyone who's covering it, because once again, and we were talking about this, right, in day before yesterday when that final over happened, that it's very rare to see a press box light up. And that's what happened last night as well. Once again, you know, that Akashdeep, he did genuinely get hit. So did Zach Crawley. Both of them called for the physio.
but Akashdeep did the job.
He absolutely did the job. The difference maker yesterday was KL Rahul and Akashdeep. Akashdeep, everyone is saying, and I was in last night's live after the after the day, I was looking at the comments and I was going through the comments, and it said a lot of people were giving KL Rahul a lot of flack, first of all, when we were walking for that single. But that's the point. That was
the night watchman
point.
has been sent to save the batter.
That is his job. That's the entire reason why Akashdeep has been sent. What do you mean? Why are you giving KL Rahul hate for that? And I was telling you this while walking out of the stadium last night, that no matter how well KL Rahul performs, he will always get flack for something or the other.
Yeah, but that is the point. I mean, look, if KL Rahul got a ball that kept low and somehow got out with KL Rahul in the hut, would you give India a chance? You don't want it. You don't want that to happen. Akashdeep out, it doesn't matter. Akashdeep, Siraj and Bumrah, doesn't matter. Yaar, theek hai. But if KL Rahul got out last night, would you give India a chance at all today? What are we saying? KL Rahul क्यों single लिया? 100% single लेना चाहिए उसको.
अरे ऐसे टाइम पे ईगो पीछे रखना होता है अपना. Did England sort of lose it or not because of arrogance? Did they not?
On the other side for the game plan, what's England's plan? Ben Stokes charged up. Will they start with Archer?
So
Will they
intense.
start with who? Because Rishabh Pant can go on the attack. Who does England start with? Who does Stokes start with? What should be their plan? Because they'll also know one good hour and game gone.
And they know Rishabh Pant will take it. I think they will attack Rishabh Pant once again. They will use that ploy of getting Jamie Smith to keep close to the stumps, because then Rishabh Pant won't be able to negate the swing, won't be able to stand a foot outside of the crease and sort of take the bowlers on. But I think they start with Jofra Archer and Chris Woakes. Maybe Chris Woakes from the nursery.
I thought Brydon Carse bowled seriously well.
So did I. I have a
it
feeling
might just be Brydon Carse and Jofra Archer.
Jofra Archer from the nursery end and Chris Woakes or Brydon Carse. Now I don't know.
Because Stokes did not finish that over. It will be Stokes to start. Stokes, and given Stokes the way he's bowled in this test match,
Carse
could just
from the
be
other end?
No, Archer from the other end.
Okay.
Archer from the other end, because it will come down the slope. So Archer from the other end, Stokes from the the media box end, the nursery ground end. Couple of overs of Stokes to try and see if the wicket is doing anything, and then get Woakes from this side. Finish Archer and get Carse. Could that be England's game plan? When is Bashir coming?
What do you mean when is?
When is Shoaib Bashir going to be introduced into the attack?
No, but before that, I think the start, because if Stokes starts from the nursery end, wouldn't you rather have Jofra Archer taking advantage of that uneven bounce from the nursery end and have a Brydon Carse bowl what he did last night? Get that in swinger from the slope.
Possible, because then Stokes will have to give way to Archer and go with Archer from this end and Shoaib Bashir. Because
not with the new ball. After 15 more overs?
Yeah, possible. Because if they don't get a wicket in the first 45-ish minutes,
then it's gone.
Then they have to go to the spinner. And if they go to the spinner, that's a big roll of the dice. Because all of a sudden, India will start to feel Bashir is not somebody that they will be fearful of. So Rishabh Pant can come into his own. Absolutely can come into his own. Once again, to sum up game plan, the story of India could well be KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant in that first half. If they get through that, with the batting of Jadeja, Washington Sundar, Nitish Reddy, this could be India's game. However much 4 down, Akashdeep is a wicket that India kind of sacrificed to get the momentum back or to protect a batter. I don't think that was a bad ploy. All said and done, India will believe that at the start of the day, it's a different ball game, not the fag end of the day, not the new ball. India will believe that they have enough batting, that extra batter all of a sudden comes into play big time.
Big time.
So, percentage? 55-45 England for me.
Oh, 55 England.
Yeah,
You
at this
still
point.
have a feeling that England can pull off a win.
At this point, 55-45 England for me. If Rishabh and KL bat at least half an hour together, it will completely change sides. At the start of the day, it's 55-45 England.
For me, it all depends on the Rishabh Pant KL Rahul partnership. If that goes well, if they play 15 overs,
then to finished. 15 overs means 60 runs.
Yeah, exactly.
खत्म.
आपने नहीं भी बनाए तो भी
अरे आराम से
you
बन
will
जाएगा
be
वो.
content
नहीं
with
नहीं ये
that.
नहीं होगा कि ऋषभ पंत और राहुल खेलेगा 60 रन नहीं बनेगा. वो तो बनेगा. So 60 से आप 120 तक अगर पहुंच गए आप तब तो खत्म.
KL Pant play a minimum of 10 overs together, it's 60-40 India.
तो then I'll say 70-30 because देखिए 10 ओवर खेल जाना मतलब 40 रन. 60 plus 40 means 100. So if you've got to 100, it's less than 100 runs to get. You still have enough and more batting with the older ball because you've added another 10 overs to what has already been bowled. Means a 26-27 overs. तब तो India.
I'm still saying 60-40.
60-40 India. Yeah. Oh wow. This is interesting. I like the optimism. Fingers crossed. Massive day, massive day. We will be back 1:45. Watch out for our broadcast. And I will do the day with Gargi from here, and then leave for India for 4 days. So I'll be in Delhi for 2.
So counterproductive. You're doing the night Akashdeep role.
I got to be in Delhi for 2 days, then home in Calcutta for 3 days, then back in Manchester again on the 20th. So a 5-day trip to India.
Long.
Yeah,
Very long
what?
travel.
Yeah, I mean, I won't even get into that zone, right?
Then, yeah.
But the good thing is I'll see my daughter and then be back. Thank you very much for watching.